working with a new text this morning. If there's anyone that needs one, you can raise your hand. I can bring it over. I think, also if there are some folks that come in late and they don't have one, you can direct them. There are more in this basket.
Two cups, maybe.
2 cups on this table. Okay.
Abu.
Anyone that doesn't have a blue book, can you make sure they get one? If they don't, well, or you could take one off a table that has an extra. Yeah, I think they're in the back. Just watch. Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. We'll begin our opening prayers this morning in the blue prayer book on page 12.
the 7 branches of the mantra that are called the Serkangma. I gaze upon the Supreme Self-Arisen Lama, seated on the immutable, spontaneously established throne, here in the mandala of primordially pure mind, as it is, in the supreme palace of all the victorious ones of the 3 times. I gaze upon the Supreme Lama, who is meaningful to behold. In an instant, I become that great bliss of Dharmadhatu. I cross the vast ocean of samsara and arrive at the blissful, pure ground. With the eye of wisdom, I gaze unwaveringly upon the Lama, the victorious hero in the battle. Just by remembering that refuge, all afflicting emotions, thoughts, and the hordes of Maras are defeated. In your body, the victorious ones of the 3 times of all 10 directions appear together with their offspring. With joy, I gaze upon your body, adorned with all the major and minor marks, seated on the throne of fearlessness, lotus, sun, and moon. 3 kayas, nature of the mind, Vajradhara, you are inseparable from great bliss. Bowing down to you with innumerable bodies like cloud banks, yearning with a full voice, I prostrate and go for refuge. Your body, the nature of precious bodhicitta, is inseparable from all the victorious ones of the 3 times. Thus, all the Buddha fields are permeated by your body, and within your body all Buddha fields appear. I bow down to the glorious one. With your flawless, melodious speech, like an ocean of ambrosia, you show all phenomena to be unborn, thereby defeating all the Mount Meru of views. I prostrate to your unhindered Vajra speech. In the mandala of immutable mind beyond thought, you never move from the equanimity state of Dharmadhatu. Yet you hold the wisdom power of knowing the 3 times. I prostrate to the spontaneously established non-duality. Even if expressed during all oceans of kalpas by all the victorious ones without exceptions, the qualities of your body, speech, and mind would not be completed. I prostrate to you who possess limitless qualities. Until the ocean of samsara is exhausted, you perform the supreme activities that ripen all sentient beings. I prostrate to you, the Lama who is the manifold, effortlessly arising, unceasing, supreme refuge. Oceans of emanated offerings to you delight the victorious ones and ripen all sentient beings. Having completely filled the Dharmadhatu, I make this unsurpassed offering unceasingly. From the heart palace of the great being radiates the light of immeasurable bodhicitta. Thus, in all the pure lands of the 10 directions, innumerable, beautiful offering goddesses manifest, holding water, flowers, incense, lamps, supreme scents, and food. From the cloud banks of offering, rain falls, delighting the victorious ones of the 3 times, thereby filling the spheres of realms. I make offerings to the victorious ones of the 3 times. Light radiates once more from the body of the victorious one, manifesting parasols, victory banners, draped banners, canopies, musical instruments, garments, precious jewels, medicine and grains. I offer ocean-like cloud banks of these manifold offerings. The 7 precious royal attributes, like the wheel, the 7 subsidiary ones, like the mansion, the auspicious substances, the substances of the cities, and so on, have arisen from the 2 accumulations. Please accept these offerings. Furthermore, I behold in my mind and offer to the protector of offerings throughout the limitless pure lands of the victorious ones that belong to an owner and do not belong to an owner, and all that is worthy to be offered. I offer all pure lands of the victorious ones of the 3 times, which are the very pure mandalas of the 3 kayas, completely filled with flawless prosperity. Please accept these offerings, you, the Lord of compassion. To you, protector, I offer my body, speech, and mind. all wealth equal to space, without exception, and all the virtues accumulated in the 3 times. Out of compassion, please accept these for the benefit of all sentient beings. By seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and recollecting the Vajra goddesses of form, sound, odor, taste, and tangible objects, the 3 obscurations are purified. I offer the goddesses of sensual objects to you. Please accept them, immaculate, victorious Lord. The Vajra goddess of body, nature of form, is the supreme goddess of fully purified ignorance. I merge her with the eyes of the Lama, the Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of mind, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified hatred. I merge her with the ears of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of qualities, nature of odor, is the supreme goddess of fully purified arrogance. I merge her with the nose of the Lama, Lord of the Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of speech, nature of taste, is the supreme goddess of fully purified desire. I merge her with the tongue of the Lama, Lord of the Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of activity, nature of tangible objects, is the supreme goddess of fully purified jealousy. I merge her with the body of the Lama, Lord of the Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of primordially emptiness of all phenomena, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified mind. As it is, I merge her with the mind of the Lama, Lord of the Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. I offer means and wisdom inseparable, the Supreme Victorious One, the 5 families with consorts, the assembly of Viras and Dakinis, and the Buddhas filling the limitless sky. Please accept this great bliss. From the equality of all phenomena, the ocean-like samadhi, oceans of unwavering manifestations arise and guide all beings. Please accept the assemblies of the victorious offspring, the bodhisattvas who rule all Buddha fields. The ones of great, fierce, wrathful, out of immeasurable compassion, show grinding teeth and fierce faces on their posing bodies. Please accept these wrathful victorious ones of primordial wisdom, who defeat the hordes of Maras by the roar of Hung and Pet. All manifest clouds of outer, inner, and secret offerings are offered in this vast mandala of Samantabhadra's mind. Within the mode of abiding of unchanging non-duality, the unsurpassed offering of suchness is offered. All phenomena are primally and completely pure mind, as it is. Within that, whatever confusion, dualistic appearance of oneself and others, distinction of good and bad, hatred and attachment there might be, each and everything, I confess, may it be purified within that state. With a happy mind, I rejoice in all the virtues of all the victorious ones of the 3 times, of the assemblies of the superior ones, of the unceasing wheel of the 2 accumulations, and of sentient beings. I beseech you, protectors in the worlds of the 10 directions, by completely turning the wheel of stainless Dharma with the sound of the ocean-like branches of melodious speech, please ripen all sentient beings without exception. I beseech you, protectors who abide throughout all realms, please do not pass into nirvana until the exhaustion of the dhatu of space, but rather fulfill your commitments by abiding permanently. May all sentient beings be established in the unsurpassed supreme state by this virtue, and by the virtues accumulated in the 3 times throughout all samsara and nirvana, and by the undefiled innate virtue. By the light rays of immeasurable great compassion from the palace of body, speech, and mind of the victorious one, please purify my body, speech, and mind, and thus transform it into your body, speech, and mind. Protector, as you made offerings and delighted the sublime Lama, likewise may I always offer ocean-like clouds of offerings and delight you. May I follow in your footsteps. May I perform limitless activities that do not even waver a hair's tip with respect to the liberation of your body, speech, and mind. May I be renowned in the 3 worlds. Thus, may anybody, just by hearing my name or remembering me, be completely liberated from the tormenting suffering and attain the state of great bliss of the victorious ones. May I turn into any form equal to the expanse of sentient beings, taming them according to their needs. Thereupon may they take refuge joyfully and be established in the unsurpassed supreme awakening. Those ones who are oppressed with shrouds of ignorance, who lost the path, who are threatened by afflicting emotions such as the henchmen of the Lord of Death, may helplessly remember me and instantly find the supreme path. Becoming the inexhaustible wheel of ornamentation, which is the body, speech, and mind of all the victorious ones of the 3 times, may I completely dry out the ocean of samsara and establish all sentient beings in the unsurpassed supreme state. In all my lives, may I never be separated from the authentic Lama and enjoy the glories of the Dharma. By completely perfecting the qualities of bhumis and paths, may I swiftly attain the state of Vajrasattva.
Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to do the 1,000 offering of the Namgyalma. They call 1,000 offering, but today we try to accumulate 10,000 because we have a lot of people, over 100. We count people, then they count the long mantra. Please don't miss during the session. We have break later, okay? Page 1. Repeat 3 more times in English.
From this time onward, until the essence of awakening is reached, I and all sentient beings, limitless as space, take refuge in the glorious holy gurus. We take refuge in the perfect Buddhas. We take refuge in the holy teachings. We take refuge in the noble Sangha assembly. From this time onward until the essence of awakening is reached, I and all sentient beings, limitless as space, take refuge in the glorious holy gurus. We take refuge in the perfect Buddhas. We take refuge in the holy teachings. We take refuge in the noble Sangha assembly. From this time onward until the essence of awakening is reached, I and all sentient beings, limitless as space, take refuge in the glorious holy gurus. We take refuge in the perfect Buddhas. We take refuge in the holy teachings. We take refuge in the noble Sangha assembly.
Oi lama dan kun choram Rinpoche nam pasan la chan cai shen jia sun jie wo jie nam jie da ge jie sen jie lab de zor sen jie tam jie jie dun de zo be san jie jie guang pang to par jai de zo do nam ba ja me gom de lan jo ba I
prostrate and take refuge in the Guru and the 3 precious jewels. Please bless my mind. For the sake of all sentient beings, may I attain the state of perfect Buddha. For this purpose, I will engage in the meditation and recitation of Usnisa Vijaya. I prostrate and take refuge in the Guru and the 3 precious jewels. Please bless my mind. For the sake of all sentient beings, may I attain the state of a perfect Buddha. For this purpose, I will engage in the meditation and recitation of Usnisa Vijaya. I prostrate and take refuge in the Guru and the 3 precious jewels. Please bless my mind. For the sake of all sentient beings, may I attain the state of a perfect Buddha. For this purpose, I will engage in the meditation and recitation of Usnisa Vijaya.
见的没见吧，我在根本真我真我的也是也的我所改不用被马也爱呀用的三多用我把来也别多也爱呀你个大人不记见吧真真见我小子没有啊也让这乱对家也家家那的有爱情也有百善的多百钱也多也敢用定自己跟我们见生结真大把见没得吧扎看怕见的嘴巴来见吧别人我作为等所是那里la你见的这个我不怕托呢的这件备件了心真了托不 start here in English.
Go back to page 2, English. All phenomena of the relative and absolute, perceiver and perceived, transform into their very nature the natural state of vast emptiness, luminosity, and true bliss. From the state of emptiness appears a vast protection sphere. Inside it, a broom on a multicolored lotus and moon transforms into an all-victorious stupa. Inside the vase of the stupa, upon a seat of multicolored lotus and moon, is the white broom, which transforms into myself, appearing as white Usnisha Vijaya. The central face is white, the right face is yellow, and the left face is blue. Each face has 3 eyes and fangs that press down on the lower lips. The 4 right hands have a crossed vajra, a red lotus with Amitabha on top, an arrow, and the mudra of supreme giving. The 4 left hands have a noose held with the threatening mudra, a bow, the mudra of granting protection, and a vase. Adorned with garments of silks and various jewels, I am enveloped in intertwining garlands of white light. To my right is white Avalokiteshvara, holding a lotus in his left hand and a yak-tail fan in his right. To my left is blue Vajrapani, holding an utpala with a vajra on top in his left hand and a yak-tail fan in his right. Both are adorned with silken garments and jewels and stand upright. To the east is Achala, brandishing a sword in his right hand. To the south is Kamaraja, holding a hook in his right hand. To the west is Nilanda Dat, wielding a bulgin in his right hand. To the north is Mahabala, with a vajra in his right hand. All 4 hold their left hands in threatening mudra. They are blue with 3 eyes and bared fangs. Their left legs are extended and they wear targa skin skirts. Their brown hair streams upward, and each is adorned by 8 nagas and stands on a lotus and sun. Above the central deity are 2 gods of pure abodes, their bodies half emerging from clouds, who hold up vases filled with nectar, which streams downwards.
Oi de da ge da wa wong ga bo den ba ai mar bo nyen ga hoi ngon bo de song le wa ze na zon de be ye ye san be co da wang ge la nan den je nong ge jian da.
At the forehead of each deity is a white Om, at the throat a red A, and at the heart a blue Hung. From these three syllables, rays of rainbow light radiate out to invite the circle of wisdom beings and the empowerment deities to the space in front. The wisdom beings merge non-dually with the commitment beings.
Samaya ye hoi ye wanger gang jamada chaya la maya le ba le ra re je da bo zo wa je be reng wa je wangala naranye la tembarjo.
Back to 6. Upon being supplicated thus, the empowerment deities holding jeweled vases filled with nectar say, Om Sarva Tata Gata Abhishekata Samaya Shri Hum. As they bestow empowerment, the nectar fills my entire body, and all impurities are cleansed. The overflow of nectar becomes a crown of the 5 families, with the presiding Lord of the deities family in the center. The empowerment deities dissolve into me.
我sarvata thangata unekhyam benzaya saparevar agam padita sohva. 我sarvata thangata unekhyam benzaya saparevar padem padita sohva. Unekhyam benzaya saparevara bibedalita soiva. Om sarvada thangata unekhyam benzaya saparevara bibedalita soiva. Om sarvada unekhyam benzaya saparevara bibedalita soiva. Om sarvada thangata unekhyam benzaya saparevara bibedalita soiva. Om sarvada thangata unekhyam benzaya saparevara bibedalita soiva. Om sarvada thangata unekhyam benzaya saparevara
Homage and praise to Vijaya, the glorious goddess who is the color of the autumn moon. With exceedingly beautiful and peaceful form, 3 faces and 8 arms, she who grants supreme life and wisdom beyond measure.
Oi to garbe de den de dam ye gan tar ngam de garbe gorwale wasente san je sa sen tam jen che jen jen la de Kasem je sem jen tam je je de de ya nyang en len de pe kom pan la gui che le tam jen de par je zhen de ngan chen sa wen dan je ba la ten ba yo.
On a lotus and moon at my heart is the letter Brum, surrounded by a white mantra garland. The light streaming out from the revolving mantra makes offerings to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and gathers their blessings. It purifies the misdeeds and obscurations of all sentient beings of the three realms, establishes them in the state of nirvana, and accomplishes all enlightened activities. The light returns and dissolves into the seed syllable and mantra garland.
Om amne de dobave amne de bedin de ane de gat ane de angamene ane da ayen da de sova o ane de dobave ane de bedin de ame da gade ame de gamene ame da ayen da de sova o Amerde dobave amerde bedinde amerde gade amerde gamene amerda ayendande sova o amerde dobave amerde bedinde amerde gade amerde gamene amerde ayendande sova o amerde doba amerde bedinde amerde gade amerde gamene amerde ayendande sova o amerde doba amerde bedinde amerde gade amerde gamene amerde ayendande sova o ane doba ane de bedinde amede gade amede gamene amerda ayendande sova o amede doba amede bedinde amede gade amede gamene amerda ayendande sova o amede doba amede bedinde amede gade amede gamen amerda ayendande sova o amede doba amede bedinde amede gade amede gamen amerda ayendande sova o amede doba amede bedinde amede gade amede gamen amerda ayendande sova o amede doba amede bedinde amede gade amede gamen amerda ayendande sova o amede doba amede bedinde amede gade amede gamen amerda ayendande sova o amede doba amede bedinde amede gade amede gamen amerda ayendande sova o amede doba amede bedinde amede gade amede gamen amerda ayendande sova o amede bave amede amreda gari amreda gamena amreda ayudade so amreda gamena amreda ayudade so Om Drum So Amrita Yadade So Om Drum So Amrita Yadade So Om Drum So Amrita Yadade So Jona be ma tong de desadana tenili ma ko gto da de dakji ni chi kan de la kan ya mi chena de 到周我们把的等于设计人的人把人的等于别人别跟看话说过呢，看把的家常做，老的家啦有的怎么做出来，等于的别人的过上了过了吃过了的，
우리 뭐지 당하는데 딱 강제로 매하는데 네 뭐관들이 네 뭐관이 동다 강을 해야 되는 다다 뭐름 디나요 받아 내 갖다 도신 감이 남성들 때서 제바이오래 디 남성들이 도신 뭐름 디 나기 싸움었던 것들이 싸워하고 니는 강성을 전에 잠전도 발세지 어떤지 남성 제례의 전주지 사지 삼지 주 선합드 사지 삼지 주 가르치 주고요래 또 가르치 주고요래 대상으로 거에 다들 양함을 참을 팽겨요래 사지 삼지 가르치 주고나 샘도 전에 샘지 삼지 샘지 차 상지 대식도 뭐 사지의 직박직장을 해야지 그리고 서 나지는 냠도 차되고 했더니 다 처럼도 차돼 들이 자리 조정감도 상속성지 샘지 탐지 이제 동도 삼차지 들이 때는 사지 탐지 가르로 사지 탐지 샘도 직박 차로 그래 그 사지 샘지는 이제는 사지 탐지 니요래 들이 주버지는 것은 저러 그래 들이 강마 니나기 라기는 주와 차로 그래 사지 주 지선압 류데 선압 가래리 우리 샘도 소치는 우리 전에 생길 피고도 없어 로스 체마도 있지나 다 사지가 선압 다들이 뒤로 체마 제리지리 주 나디디 식으로 다 자궁 쇼도 라기 탐지 선압 류지 대신에 감성 생길 텐데 드럽장 가래 장거래 드럽 가래리 다지리 뉴법 제체 제동 거다 다지마도 이 가야요 말이 다지의 식 가세 식이 힘으로 식으나 오 드리스지 탐지 다지 식소서 식지 탐지 사지리 차로도 쳤지 사지리 대고는 드럽 장 드린 양인이 되고 드리고도 동네를 줬어 다지면은 유몽매는 동네매 그래 tamkin rupten le jesar shiji wanda le jesar rangi pen method ka ke na dritter tramatam dranta rota pusum chowa drama dramatam long to method de pusum chowa rangi yongore de tamji shela ma word church dina me pa do 직 마서 요 말이 me pa do 니 타관 생긴 피고 인 피고 선 로지선 근데 랑기는 정도요리 근데 닥치나지 느끼를 라고하더니 사제 탐지 무엇들이 되다 누가가 차온 거요리 근데 뭐그런데 아주 가르쳐 버리더니 같이 용종 내가 그냥 냠이 탐지를 배기요리 남냐마 찍고 말이 그러니까 도신이 좋아하더나 다들이 라마이단이 받아 지장가지 수다가 막 보요리 대삼지 랑기는 좋고요래 대기치고요래 들은 하고 그 갑자기 생긴 탑지 피고 사람들이 소설로데 지체들 디핀센데 마야가 받아 그 사제를 제발이요 말이 들이 되다 피고 사람들이 남자말 플라카리고 되고 차들이 들랑도 용말로 돌들 총콜을 저래요 들이 들은 같이 되래
So just a few words about the mantra visualization and the mantra Galant. It's very clear here actually, and so when we understand this visualization, then actually it can be applied to any other deity practice. So that's really the essence of the visualization. And then aside from that, you can gradually also learn about the other stages of the visualization. For example, when you are building a house, then there's many things that are coming together, many different objects and things that you need until the house is finished. So that's like the entire generation stage, the visualization of the deity. But now the actual power of the deity practice comes from this visualization for the mantra recitation, where we visualize the light rays radiating from the mantra garland and so forth. If you understand that, you can apply it to other practices. For example, yesterday we spoke about Vajrasattva, and also there it is similar. Actually, in the Vajrasattva practice, it is really clear. And in there it says, for example, it says in the Vajrasattva practice, through the mantra, the visualization of the mantra garland, the recitation of the mantra, all activities will be accomplished. So here in this mantra visualization, it says that from the mantra garland, light rays stream out, and these light rays make offerings to all the Buddhas and the Bodhisattvas, and it gathers their blessings. So when we make offerings to the Buddhas, what are we actually offering here? That is a point that we need to understand. And so when we make offerings to the Buddhas, first we need to understand that our mind and the Buddha's mind are exactly the same. We have a same basis. So our Buddha nature is one with the mind of all the Buddhas. And just currently our mind believes in the existence of a self, and that is what causes the mind to freeze into an ice block. So here, when we visualize all those Buddhas, this refuge field around us, first we develop bodhicitta, a wish to benefit, to help all sentient beings. And when bodhicitta arises within your heart, that is what pleases all the Buddhas, because that is their essence. And when bodhicitta arises within you, you become just like those Buddhas. So what makes the offering? The offering that we are actually making to the Buddhas here is compassion to sentient beings. That is what pleases the Buddhas. And then this offering then of compassion then transforms into immeasurable offering clouds. This is also explained in the Golden Temple prayer that we did in the morning. So when bodhicitta arises, then naturally everything becomes an offering to the Buddhas. And then it says it gathers their blessings. So what actually is a blessing? There's this feeling, this experience that arises within your mind. It is a wish to benefit sentient beings. When that is really sincere, and when that arises, this altruistic mind, then you have received the blessings of the Buddhas. That is the blessing. And every time it arises, the self-grasping mind diminishes, or the ice block of self and others melts. And then it says, so this then purifies the misdeeds and the obscurations of all sentient beings of the three realms. So what are those misdeeds and obscurations? It all comes down to the grasping at a self. And out of that, all the other 84,000 different afflictive emotions arise. They are all rooted in self-grasping and nothing else. And when an altruistic mind that cares for others arises, then this self-grasping mind diminishes. And when sentient beings do no longer grasp at the self, then actually sentient beings in their natural state are actually Buddhas. So it says they are established in the state of nirvana. Being established in the state of liberation is that when there is no more clinging to a self, then there are also no more afflictive emotions. And when there are no afflictive emotions, then there is no more suffering. And then it says it accomplishes all enlightened activities. And then when beings become liberated, then this mantra, through this mantra, the four enlightened activities are accomplished. the activities of pacifying, the wrathful activities, the increasing and magnetizing activities are naturally accomplished. And then from that, all the qualities of an enlightened being arise. It is just like the seed has grown into a flower, and then the honey bees can come and enjoy the honey of the flower, and it smells good and so on. So there is so much to be said about that, but actually it all comes down to one single essential thing that we need to remember, and that is that you really have a wish to benefit sentient beings sincerely from the bottom of your heart. And if you have that, then all the rest of the great qualities will arise just naturally. So this is how we visualize in the self-visualization. And then there is the visualization in front, which is all the Buddhas that are pervading space. They're actually always pervading space. So this visualization is quite important for our deity practice, because when we understand the meaning of this section here, then it can actually be applied to any other deity yoga practice as well. So it's not just about the visualization for Ushnisha Vijaya. It is also similar in Vajrasattva and other deities. So when that arises, when bodhicitta arises, everything else is naturally accomplished. So that is the important thing that we need to remember. So therefore, when you visualize here the mantra garland as you recite the mantra, it should come from a motivation of wishing to benefit all sentient beings. And actually, when that arises in your mind, until it disappears again, for however long it is there in your mind, you are actually not any different than the Buddhas. You are the same as all the Buddhas. And you are the actual deity in that moment. And when you are aware of the deity, then even if you enjoy any of the 5 sense pleasures, it actually becomes a Gana Chakram or a feast ring. So these are the teachings I would like to share with you today.
Om Jang Sopa, Om Amerda Yerda de Sopa, 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 Om Jang Sopa, Om Jang Sopa, Om Amerda Yerda de 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 Sopa, Om Jang Sopa, Yerda de Sopa, Om Jang Sopa, Om Amerda 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 Yerda de so Om do so wa Om da ya de so da de so wa Om da so wa Om da ya de so wa Om da so wa Om da ya de so Om da ya de so Om ben za ner dai gundale hana hana Om pe Om so ba wa sheda sarva dharma so ba wa shedo hoi dong be ngan le ban le be ma da a le da ve jian kor jie den de zhang le ren bo jie ye ben ba yang xian jia jie wa do wa de wa xia xian ban zhen ban cha wa ka yi ru wan chen jiang wa la zhe jie gui jie guo ba jian ba ba san jie xian ge ka jian ba nan de che de jue na zuo jie yong se gang ben be den de ban le bin ma dang a le da ve den zhang le ren bo jie le zhe be san zhen jie den de tem ge dan jie ben che la na zuo be ma dang da ve den de nam pa jia wen che den jie ben be we se na zuo da ve den la zheng gar bo yang se jir ba le den jie zu do nam ba jia ma gom do dan za ya gar bo ye xiar se yong wen bo jin sen sen a wa ke we mam che nen ba sa ye ye na zo do jie da che ji mar bo la ne be wo ba min da cho jin je den zo da je be xiao ba ye men je ba ben ba zen ba da la ren bo jie ye jian de me jian ba wo zer gar be zhen wang zhe bo ye den wan jiu gar bo yan be ma ye nga ya yan de sa na do jie ngan bo yong u ba la ne be do jie ye nga ya ni ga dar da ren bo jie jian den den jie wo xiar de me yo wa ye ra zhe lo ren de jia ye jia jia na de yong an jie ye yo ba san de do bo jie ye do jie ye ga yong den zhe jie gen dong wen bo jin sen jie zhe yan jiang dao ba jie mie zhe ba zha kan pa jian de zhe ba le jie jie jian ba be nie ye wo zuo den so se za ri jie la ni gang we ben ba to ne de zhe jian bei xian le se zhen se le ton ba.
Back to page 10. Bottom of page 10. I'm sorry, top of page 10. From the state of emptiness appears palm, from which arises a lotus, and from which arises a moon mandala. Upon it from Brahm arises a wide and spacious vase made of precious substances. The vase has a round body, a flat base, a slim neck, fluted upper rim, and tilted spout. A divine silken scarf is tied around its neck. Its top is sealed with a wish-granting tree, and it is filled with water and different kinds of elixir. From a palm on the top of the vase arises a lotus, and from a moon disk on top of which appears the letter Brahm. This transforms into a jeweled ground on which appears a throne with stairs. On the throne is a variegated lotus and moon, upon which stands the stupa of Usnisa Vajaya. Inside the vase of the stupa, on a seed of variegated lotus and moon, is a white Brahm, which transforms into Usnisa Vajaya, appearing in front of me. Her body and central face are white. The right face is yellow, and the left face is blue. Each face has 3 eyes, and her fangs pressed down on her lower lips. The 4 right hands have a crossed vajra, a red lotus with Amitabha on top, an arrow, and the mudra of supreme giving. Her 4 left hands have a noose held with a threatening mudra, a bow, the mudra of granting protection, and a vase. Adorned with garments of silk and various jewels, she is enveloped in intertwining garlands of white light. To her right is white Avalokiteshvara, holding a lotus in his left hand and a yak tail fan in his right. To her left is blue Vajrapani, holding an utpala with a vajra on top in his left hand and a yak tail fan in his right. Both are adorned with silken garments and jewels and stand upright. To the east is Achala, brandishing a sword in his right hand. To the south is Kamaraja, holding a hook in his right hand. To the west is Niladanda, wielding a bludgeon in his right hand. To the north is Mahabala, with a vajra in his right hand. All 4 hold their left hands in threatening mudra. They are blue with 3 eyes and bared fangs. Their left legs are extended, and they wear tiger skin skirts. Their brown hair streams upward, and each is adorned by 8 nagas and stands on a lotus sun. Above the central deity are the 2 gods of pure abodes, their bodies half emerging from clouds, who hold up vases filled with nectar, which streams downwards.
Oi de da ga da wa wo ga bo de ba a ma bo nyen ga ho ngam bo de san le o za na zon de be ye ye san be zo wan ga la na den je nang go
At the forehead of each deity is white Om, at the throat a red Ah, and at the heart a blue Hung. From these 3 syllables, rays of rainbow light radiate out to invite the circle of wisdom beings and empowerment deities to the space in front.
sawa wan ben zang in de da de za sawa wan ben za ne we de da de za sawa wan ben za sha da da de za so wan zai wan bai hui samayai da ai wan ge ye ye tam zai ba ni so me bo yo
Om Ahung. The wisdom beings merge non-dually with the commitment beings.
Wai wai sarva da tanga da abe ke za da mai ye sarva da be wan ge le rambo je pampa de ze je jen je gang wa na ne wai sarva da tanga da abe ye ga de samaya ye ye hoi ye wai go gai gai de ma da che ye la ma ya le ba le ra re ye da bo zo wa ye be re nge wo ye Wangala na jonde da mala timborjo.
Upon being supplicated thus, the empowerment deities holding jeweled vases filled with nectar say, Om Sarva Tathagata Abhishekata Samaya Shri Om. As they bestow empowerment, the nectar fills my entire body, and all impurities are cleansed. The overflow of nectar becomes a crown of the 5 families, with the presiding lord of the deities' family in the center. The empowerment deities dissolve into the Bhagavati.
Wai sarva da tanga da ene kan benzaya sabare vara argan padija sova wai sarva da tanga ene kan benzaya sabare vara Baden Badi da so wai so da tanga da ne kan ya sa bore wa bebe badi da so wai so wa da tanga ne kan ya sa bore wa Deben Wai sarva da tanga da huene kan benza sabare vara aloke da di za soi wa o sarva da tanga da huene kan benza ya sabare vara Bye. so so je ron ze she ve ga ye she ba ye te yen cho zo ma nam ba ja me sha la jan tor do.
Homage and praise to Vijaya, the glorious goddess who is the color of the autumn moon, with exceedingly beautiful and peaceful form, 3 faces and 8 arms, she who grants supreme life and wisdom beyond measure.
Oi jom din de me to ga be de den de dra ye gan tai ngan den ga be ko wa le wei zhen zhi san jie san se tan jian zhe jian jian la de ka san jie sen jian tan jie jia dai dai jiang nhang e lên de ve gom pan la gai tre le tan jie de ba jie san de ngan de sa wen tan jie ba la ten ba jo.
On a lotus and moon, at the heart of the Bhagavati, is the letter Broom, surrounded by a white mantra garland. The light streaming out from the revolving mantra makes offerings to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and gathers their blessings. It purifies the misdeeds and obscurations of all sentient beings of the 3 realms, establishes them in the state of nirvana, and accomplishes all enlightened activities. The light returns and dissolves into the seed syllable and mantra garland.
O Amer de Amer do Bave Amer de Bedin de Amer de God Amer de Gamene Amer da Ayer da de Sova O Amer de Amer do Bave Amer de Bedin de Amer de God de Amer de Gamen Amer da Ayer da de Sova O Amer Amer do Bave Amer de Den de Ahmed en Gamen Ahmed en Gamen Ahmed da Ayer da de Sova O Ahmed de Ahmed Obave Ahmed en Bedin de Ahmed en Gade Ahmed en Gamen Ahmed da Ayer da de Sova O Ahmed de Ahmed Obave Ahmed en Bedin de Ahmed en Gade Ahmed en Gamen Ahmed da Ayer da de Sova O Ahmed Ahmed Obave Ahmed en Bedin Ahmed en Ganan Ahmed en Gaden Ahmed da Ayer da de Sova O Ahmed Ahmed Obave Ahmed en Bedin Ahmed en Gade Ahmed en Gamen Ahmed da Ayer da de Sova Ayundande sofa, Om Dam sofa, Om Amrita 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 Ayundande sofa. Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova, 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 Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova. Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova. Om Amrita Sova, Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova, Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova, Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova. Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova, Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova, Om Dam. Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova, Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova, Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova. Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova, Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova, Om Dam Sova, Om Amrita Sova, Om Dam Sova, Om Dang Sova Ameda Yenda de Sova 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 Om Dang Sova Ameda Yenda de Sova. Take a 20 minutes break.
Namgylama Practice dong de shibzala persona zole ka date thalana sa ko datinte nere nyo de tali tute jamjo shizi gomo ja ka da. That's okay. Lama.
Only lamas.